Hello traders, it's your one and only forex skill coach Team Legend, and I'm super excited having you guys here today on this one. You know how we do it here on this channel. All we post are strategies to win in the forex market. All right, so I made a promise to you guys that I'll be posting strategies to win in the volatility index market and also the currency pairs. All right, of recent I got a request from some traders who said, Tim, why not you also give us strategies to trade the Bitcoin USD, the BTC USD? Don't worry guys, you'll be getting those wonderful strategies here in this channel. So if this is your first time on my channel, can you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button, turn the notification bell on also, so that you'll be the first person to get notified once Team Legend releases a new content here in the Bullish Bear FX. All right, so the next thing you want to do right now is to go straight to description below. The first link there is my Telegram channel. Endeavor to click that link and join my Telegram channel so that you don't miss out a thing. You know what guys, this December everybody in my general channel are gonna be receiving free signals. Like, I'm gonna take you all as my VIPs and you're all gonna be receiving free signals this Christmas. Okay, so you want to make sure you get your accounts ready and follow me and trade. We are going to trade together. You ready? Okay, so let's get straight into the business of the day. Now, this is a strategy that I've been using to trade the boom and crash. If you observe my previous videos, you notice that this is the same strategy. And some people are kind of like, hey Tim, why don't you change the strategy? Come on guys, look, it's not about changing strategies. It's all about having a strategy that works for you. Once you find it, use it. Come on, as long as the strategy is giving you the money, why do you want to stress yourself changing strategies over and over again, you know? But that doesn't mean that I cannot change strategies. I'll be changing strategy when the time comes, when I know it's okay for me to change it. And the main reason why I do change strategies sometimes for you guys is because sometimes some people find it difficult to use a certain strategy, and that's why you see me give you another kind of strategy that at the end of the day it might be something that is easier for traders to be able to use. Okay, once you grab a strategy that works, trader, use it and win. It's all about winning. That's what we came to do. All right, so now with this strategy that I've been using for the boom and crash, I'm using it also to trade the volatility index, and this the VIX 75. I'm going to teach you how to trade with this strategy. All you need right now is to pay attention and listen to every single rules that is guiding this strategy to trade this market. Okay, now for you to be able to use this strategy, the first thing you want to do is to know what the trend is. Okay, you want to first of all ask yourself, what is the trend? And for you to be able to know the trend, you want to go to a higher time frame. Okay, because you cannot figure out the real trend if you are on a lower time frame. So you want to go straight to a higher time frame in order for you to know what the trend of the market is currently. Now I will need to do something. Let me just delete all the objects that I've got here. Delete all so that I can have a clearer chart. Okay, so you want to ask yourself, what is the trend? Now I'll zoom it down like this. Okay, now currently the volatility index 75 is in a ranging market. Okay, you can see it's a clear range. All right, it's a clear range. As you can see, is a range. The market is in a range, but it's about to give us a breakout, which we are not sure if it's going to be an original breakout or not. Okay, but for now, even irrespective of the fact that the market is in a range, there are still ways we can trade it. Okay, there's still ways we can trade it, because if you observe, you get to see that even in between the range, the market is actually a downtrending market. Okay, you get to see that the market is actually a downtrending market, is going to the downside. There's something that I taught my students, the clock strategy. Okay, using the clock strategy to understand the strength of the market. So with this, you get to observe that this is actually a downtrending market, but it's not a strong downtrending market. Okay, so we're going to be looking forward for selling opportunities in this market. Now that we've understood that it's actually a downtrending market, even though it's a range, but it's a range that is ranging to the downside. So we're going to be looking forward to selling opportunities. Now, for you to be able to get your entries right now, you want to go now over to a lower time frame. Like first you want to go over to, let's say, the 1 hour, the 30-minute time frame. Okay, no, sorry, you go to the 1 hour time frame first of all, and spot out your support and resistance. Okay, just follow the simple rules that I'm giving you. You want to bring out your resistance, you want to bring out your support. Here's going to be a support. Okay, now having this support here, having the resistance here, we know our boundaries. The support and the resistance is all about your boundary, where you want to buy from or where you want to sell from. That's the boundary. Okay, so we have price in between the boundaries. Okay, this is where price is currently, and this is our boundary, resistance boundary, and the support boundary. Right now that we brought out the support and resistance, you can decide to bring out another one here, because I can see another supports around here. Okay, one thing you want to do is you don't want to soil your chart with so much support and resistance lines. Okay, so just a few, like this 3 is enough for me. Okay, you can bring out one more to the lowest low, which is here. Okay, and that's enough. So now we want to look for entries, and in order for you to look for entries, you want to go to the 5-minute time frame. Okay, now in the 5-minute time frame, we have a clearer chart seeing what's happening in the market. Okay, now we come over to the indicators, the indicator we've got here. Now with the help of this indicator, we're going to be able to use it to know the areas we should take trades. Okay, one unique thing about this strategy with this indicator is that these 3 lines here, you can see, guys, these 3 lines are areas of reaction, very, very strong areas of reaction. And if you're trying to back test it, you see clearly that these areas had reactions in the market. They caused reactions in the market. Okay, you see it was resistance here, it was support here, it was support here, support here, it was support here. Okay, I just want you guys to see clearly it was resistance here to the sell, for the sell. Okay, you can see it was support here to the massive bullish move here, and it became a support here pushing to the upside. When it went down, it became a resistance. So these 3 zones are areas of reactions, and these are the zones you want to be looking for your entries. Also, at the same time, you want to also observe whenever price gets to the highest highs here, which is a 90 or this zone, then you can know is an overbought or an oversold. Okay, so right now we can see what price is doing after reacting to this zone. After reacting to this zone, what happened? The bulls are pushing up to the upside. Price has just crossed over the 50% level right here. Okay, and while it's crossing over, there's something we have to anticipate, which probably might be a retest, and that retest might cause a support here to push even to the upside. All right, so if you want to take trade now, this strategy is kind of like, like I told you guys, you want to first of all observe the trend so that you take selling opportunities. You want to sell more than buying. Okay, but with this strategy, you can actually scalp the market, because when you see price give you that reaction, you want to place trades to buy in order to catch the move. Okay, but if you just want to trade with a trend, then you want to patiently allow price do all it's going to be doing until it gets to this level. Okay, or this level. Is usually hard for it to get to this level. It is always around here, and you see rejections. Probably that's because maybe the market is a ranging market currently. That's why it's happening like that, because if you observe, you get to see that the reaction has always been around all this zone. Okay, then once in a while you get to see it around here. Okay, so guys, now if you want to look for your entry, you want to look for your entry from any of these zones, these 3 zones mostly. Okay, that's where you want to be looking out for your entries. So while you are observing the main charts, okay, while you're observing the main charts, now you can see on your main chart you've got support. Okay, so price is pushing to the upside. Why price is pushing to the upside? You want to ask yourself, where is this price heading to? And since it's a ranging market, is actually heading to probably the resistance zone. Okay, it's heading somewhere to the resistance zone. And then if you observe, okay, we bring this down a bit more like this, so we can see the clear range of this market. Okay, so now you can see the clear range of this market. You know very well that this is probably where it's heading to. Okay, so since it's heading over to here, if you want to scalp this market right now, you can decide to place your trade somewhere around here, which was the move all the way to the side. So now that the move has begun, you can see what the indicator is doing currently is trying to reverse. Now when you want to wait for it to complete that reversal, okay, that you can call it a reversal or a pullback, sorry, it's trying to pull back, so you allow it to pull back and see if it's going to rest here or if it's going to push down. Okay, if it rests here and begin the move, you place a trade with proper risk management. This is volatility 75. Okay, you want to place a trade with proper what? Risk management. You don't want to over leverage. You want to stay on the lowest lot size depending on your account size though. Okay, so you want to be patient. So the whole thing about this strategy is that these three zones are areas of reactions. These are zones you should look for trading opportunities. Okay, so if you feel that you're scared to take the buy trade, then you want to allow it to do all it wants to do and go to the upside. Whenever it gets to the upside, you start looking for selling opportunities. Okay, traders, so that's just how the strategy works. It's just all about the areas of reaction, guys. It's all about the areas of reactions. So you can see the areas of reactions. Okay, guys, so the first rule I told you is you want to go to a higher time frame and see what the trend is. Okay, so we could see that is a downtrend, so you kind of like want to look for more selling opportunities. But because of the nature of the strategy, you can actually use it to scalp, especially since the market is actually a ranging market. And when the market finally breaks out and begins the real selling move, you only want to look for opportunities from the resistance zones around here. Okay, the resistance zones selling to the downside. If it was for a bullish market, you want to look for buying opportunities from where the support zones to the upside. Okay, traders, so right now you can decide to say, okay, I don't want to take any trade right yet until I see this price breakout to the downside, because currently we can see what price is doing. Okay, on the 4-hour chart we can see what price is doing. Is actually coming from the upside here and is pushing down gradually. So if it's gonna break out, come on, we want to look for selling opportunities. Why? Because this is the first touch. So far so good after if it broke out the first time. So there's every tendency, like there's 70% to 80% tendency that if this market breaks out of this zone, it's gonna want to come back straight down here again. So you want to look for selling opportunities whenever price breaks out of here. Then you go straight to your indicator from a lower time frame. You go straight to your indicator from a lower time frame to look for your your selling opportunities. Okay, guys, I hope you understand how the strategy works. Please, if you have any question, endeavor to leave it on the comment section, because I love entertaining your questions. Okay, and whatever strategy, market you want me to strategize for you next, leave it on the comment section so that I would know what to post for you guys. Okay, now for the settings, okay, we have the moving averages on the main chart. Okay, now the next video that I'm gonna make, because I don't want this video to be so long, so the next video that I'm gonna make, I'm gonna teach you guys how to use this moving averages on your main charts. Okay, but the main thing you want to focus on right now, first of all, is your relative strength index indicator and the support and resistance that I told you how to plot out on your charts. Okay, because those are the most important ones for now. So on the next video, I'm going to teach you how to use the moving averages to connive together with your strategy. Okay, so for the relative strength index here, we've got period to be 11 applied to weighted close HLCC/4. Then your levels, you've got 96, 97, 98, 12, 13, 14, 15. Then you've got 50, 70, 30, and 90. All right, the style, you want to make it yellow or whatever color you desire, but let it be a color that you can see on the background. Okay, and under the the parameters. You've got the relative strength index moving average to be blue in color. You can make it white. Just make sure you can see it on your background at the end of the day. Okay, now I didn't talk about this MACD, but I'm going to talk about it maybe on my next video when I'm talking about the moving average. So that's why you want to make sure you subscribe, so that you be the first to get notified when I release it, so you get to know how to use it. Okay, so for now, just focus on on plotting out your support and resistance. Okay, and also using the blue line, the blue moving average line of the relative strength index to take your trades. Okay, so you guys can see the reactions that are taking place around this line right now. Just like I told you guys, reactions are occurring around here. Okay, the bulls might likely push this market up very soon, so you might begin to look for your entries anytime soon around here. Okay guys, so let's keep winning.